What if the smartest luxury car you can buy right now isn't a German sports sedan, but a hybrid Lexus designed to make every drive feel effortless? Welcome back to Neon Torque. Today, we're taking a detailed look at the all-new 2026 Lexus ES 300 Quad-Wage, a luxury hybrid sedan that may be one of the most important Lexus launches in years. Now, here's the interesting part. Lexus didn't simply refresh the old ES, they completely redesigned it. It's larger, more refined, more technologically advanced, and aimed squarely at buyers who want flagship-level comfort without the fuel bill of a big luxury sedan. And before we get into the details, I want you to think about this. Would you choose comfort and efficiency over outright performance if you were spending luxury car money? Let me know in the comments, because that's exactly the question this car is built to answer. Take a look at the exterior, and it's immediately clear that Lexus wanted this generation to feel more upscale. The front end is sharper, the grille is more integrated into the bodywork, and the slim LED headlights give the ES a much more modern presence. From the side, the proportions are cleaner and more elegant. It looks lower, longer, and more expensive than before. And around back, the redesigned rear lighting helps the car feel wider and more sophisticated. What's clever is that Lexus hasn't made the ES aggressive for the sake of being aggressive. Instead, it looks confident and mature, the kind of design that ages well. Step inside, and this is where the new ES makes its strongest first impression. The cabin feels cleaner, calmer, and significantly more premium than the previous generation. Lexus has reduced visual clutter and focused on creating an environment that feels relaxing rather than overwhelming. The centerpiece is the large infotainment display. The graphics are sharp, the response feels modern, and it's positioned high enough that you don't have to take your eyes far off the road. In front of the driver is a fully digital instrument cluster that can show navigation, fuel economy, hybrid system information, and other driving data in a very clear layout. But the real story here is material quality. Soft touch surfaces cover nearly every area you regularly interact with. The dashboard feels solid, the door panels feel substantial, and the steering wheel has that classic Lexus attention to detail that owners tend to appreciate years down the line. And here's something many reviews overlook: ergonomics. The controls are easy to reach. The seating position feels natural. Visibility is excellent. Nothing requires a learning curve. That might sound boring, but after living with a car every day, those details matter more than flashy features. Speaking of seats, Lexus clearly prioritized long-distance comfort. These aren't aggressively bolstered sports seats. They're designed to keep you comfortable during traffic, road trips, and hours behind the wheel. Storage has also improved. The center console is genuinely useful. Cup holders are easy to access, and wireless charging keeps devices powered without cables everywhere. Here's the part that surprised me. This interior doesn't try to impress you in the first 5 minutes. Instead, it's designed to make you appreciate it more after 5 hours. That's a very Lexus philosophy. Wireless smartphone integration, voice commands, advanced driver assistance systems, navigation, and hybrid system displays. Lexus has packed the new ES with modern connectivity features, but what stands out is how seamlessly they're integrated. You get smartphone integration, voice commands, advanced driver assistance systems, and a suite of safety technologies that work quietly in the background. And honestly, that's the best kind of technology. Features that help you without constantly demanding your attention. Think about how many modern cars overwhelm drivers with alerts, menus, and unnecessary complexity. The ES takes the opposite approach. Now, let's move to the rear, because this is where the larger body really pays off. Rear passengers get noticeably more legroom, generous headroom, and a much more open feeling overall. The ES starts to feel less like a typical mid-size sedan and more like an executive cruiser. The seats are comfortable and supportive, and charging ports make long trips easier for everyone. Around back, practicality hasn't been sacrificed. The trunk is wide, easy to load, and large enough for luggage, shopping bags, airport runs, or weekend trips. For a hybrid sedan, the cargo space remains genuinely useful. Luxury cars often become less practical as they become more stylish. The ES manages to deliver both elegance and everyday usability. Under the hood, the 2026 ES 300AH uses a 2.5-liter hybrid powertrain, producing 195 horsepower. And this is where some viewers may be surprised. If you're looking for a performance sedan, this isn't it. Lexus intentionally tuned the ES for smoothness, efficiency, and refinement rather than aggressive acceleration. Power delivery is seamless. The transition between electric and gasoline power is almost impossible to notice. And around town, the car feels effortless. On the highway, it's not trying to pin you to the seat. Instead, it provides calm, confident acceleration that suits the character of the car perfectly. The biggest advantage is fuel economy. Owners get the comfort of a luxury sedan while making far fewer trips to the gas station. Out on the road, the new ES feels exactly like a Lexus should. The suspension absorbs bumps effortlessly. Broken pavement, expansion joints, and rough roads are filtered out with impressive composure. Steering is light and predictable, making the car easy to maneuver in the city while remaining stable and confident at highway speeds. And perhaps the most impressive quality is the overall lack of drama. Everything feels calm. Everything feels refined. Everything feels engineered to reduce stress. That may not sound exciting in a showroom, but it becomes incredibly appealing when you're stuck in traffic after a long day. Think about it this way. Some luxury sedans try to thrill you. The ES tries to relax you. And that's a very different philosophy. So, is the 2026 Lexus ES 300i the perfect luxury hybrid sedan? For buyers who prioritize comfort, quietness, efficiency, technology, and long-term ownership satisfaction, it makes a very strong case. It's more spacious than before, more refined than before, and more modern than any ES we've seen. No, it's not trying to compete with sports sedans. That's not the mission. The mission is to make every drive easier, quieter, and more enjoyable. And on that front, Lexus appears to have delivered. My question for you: if you had the budget for a luxury sedan today, would you choose the ES 300h? Or would you still go for a sportier alternative from BMW, Mercedes, or Audi? Drop your choice in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, like the video, subscribe to Neon Torque, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest automotive reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.